Welcome to Case Series. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more courtroom drama.
You already ratted yourself out. The defendant is in the same gray car EKG license plate that he got his ticket in, but now he's moved to the passenger seat. Shooting yourself in the foot and you're running out of toes.
Welcome back to the channel, where real courtroom drama gets broken down like never before. And trust me, you don't want to miss this one. Today, we've got a defendant who takes the crown for one of the dumbest moves ever caught on Zoom court. Picture this. You're already facing a charge for driving with a suspended license. Common sense says you should do everything in your power to stay out of a car, right? Well, not this guy. He shows up late, flustered, and sits right in the driver's seat, broadcasting his violation live for the judge and the prosecutor to see. This isn't just arrogance, it's self-sabotage in HD. In this breakdown, we'll watch how the judge handles it, the prosecutor's reaction, and whether this man walks away with mercy or a massive penalty. And by the end, I promise you'll either be shaking your head or laughing out loud. Buckle up, it's about to get wild.
This morning, did he indicate that he'd gotten his record cleared up?
He talked to my secretary. I was here. That's the first question I was going to ask him. Does he have a driver's license?
Well, if he does come, I may need to put you in a conference room to have a breakout with him. Is that you, Mr. Freeman?
Hey, I'm here, sir. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I'm late.
Okay. Well, you were supposed to be here live and in person.
1 second. Can you hear me?
Yes. Where are you now?
Okay. Barely hear you.
All right. Where are you?
I can hear you now. I can hear you now. We're all good.
Are you at work?
We're all good. I was just leaving work. I was working 16 hours trying to catch up on bills, but I'm so sorry I'm late. This looks so terrible, but I don't have any excuses
You're
for you.
You're charged with the driving suspended, and you're sitting in the driver's seat of your car, indicating me you just drove to work. So you need to get a ticket on the clue bus. Now, so just a second. Mr. Bush indicated you called his office earlier today, but he didn't have a chance to talk to you. Would you like to talk to your lawyer?
Yes, please.
John, Laura, would you go back into the conference room? I shut it off, or I thought I just moved it, but we need to open it up again. It doesn't matter. You might as well stay where you are. You already ratted yourself out. John, would you go into the conference room and I'll set up a breakout room with your hapless client?
This is where things start spiraling. The judge is clearly confused, asking if the defendant got his record cleared up, only to realize the man is late, unprepared, and completely out of sync with the process. Notice how the judge immediately zeroes in on the most important question. Does this guy even have a valid license? The answer, predictably, is no. What's shocking isn't just that he's still suspended, but that he thought logging in from his car wouldn't raise any red flags. Honestly, what did he expect? Court isn't TikTok live. Every detail counts.
I brought in someone named Matthew Keith. All right, just a minute, Andy. I gotta situate John. All right, Mr. Freeman, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room where you can speak with your lawyer privately, okay?
Thank you.
I'm looking at your driving record. John, I just sent you one.
And as well.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna take a look at it. We've had some fits and starts. We had a translator case that took longer than we had hoped. We had a no-show, and then this guy just comes rolling in quite late.
Well, and Keith, the last time we were set got snowed off.
Yes, that's what these are.
Oh, okay.
We had a snow day. Deborah called a snow day on the 29th. That was the day that Rob and Dave wanted him to call it the night before, but by the time it happened, there really was no question. The courthouse needed to be closed on that day. And they also.
Well, I'm gonna tell you kids something. Back in my day,
Oh, stop it. You probably walked barefoot to court uphill. Did you
I
just...
kicked him out.
Now he can fix his own name coming back in. Poor
He
Andy.
hung up. I just put him in the waiting room.
Uh,
Back in his day. He's younger than I am.
I want to take a sip of my grapefruit flavored soda, but it looks like a beer. So I'm just going to leave it
I'll
sitting
put
there.
you in the waiting room too.
okay, now it's just me. Don't have Matthew Keith.
Okay.
And I got to drink my soda.
All right. We're on the holding pattern. Now, Mr. Nelson does not have a pattern of not showing up. He almost always appears. He does have a pattern of struggling with the electronic connection.
I mean, it's listed as not valid, John, so he needs to not be driving. Hopefully the person in the back seat is a licensed driver and can.
He said there's another driver that's driving him. That's what he wants to explain that to the court.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
Now pay attention here. The judge gives the defendant a lifeline by setting up a breakout room to consult with his lawyer. But notice the tone. The judge is already caught on that this man basically confessed to driving by showing up behind the wheel. That's why he says, "You already ratted yourself out." That line isn't just witty, it's deadly serious. Judges don't throw around phrases like that unless they're signaling, "I've seen enough to convict you if I wanted." It's almost painful watching the defendant dig deeper while the court give him rope to hang himself with.
Before he's clear to get a license. At least that's what he
He
told
may owe the Secretary of State or another county, but I don't show that he has any unpaid.
It looked like there was one in Kalamazoo County.
I don't owe St. Joe any money.
All right. Okay. I don't see that you do.
The only thing stopping me from getting my license.
Just a minute. Let me get situated here. All right. Okay, we returned to Alante Freeman, who's not here in person and is here by Zoom on short notice. Charged with driving suspended first offense. It's a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 93 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. Carries 2 points on your record and requires that your license be suspended. Deborah Davis is here from the prosecuting attorney's office, and John Bush is here on behalf of the defendant. The defendant is in the same gray car EKG license plate that he got his ticket in. But now he's moved to the passenger seat. Ms. Davis, what's the circumstance here?
Your Honor, the offer has consistently been that if he is able to get a valid license, that he could plead to allowing another to violate the motor vehicle code. I'm not thrilled about the fact that it appears that he may have been driving because the driving record shows he's not valid. The driving record isn't very clear about what he needs to do to get valid. It appears that his last license was.
Here's where the humor comes in, but it's at the defendant's expense. The whole courtroom, judge, attorneys, even clerks, start openly mocking him. They're joking about snow days, about him showing up late, even about drinking soda on camera. Why? Because at this point, the defendant has already lost credibility. Once a judge thinks you're careless, everything you say becomes suspect. And when an entire courtroom starts roasting you, that's the legal equivalent of being laughed off stage. It shows just how seriously, or not, They're taking his excuses.
A duplicate and it's expired as of December 2021. So I'm not sure if it's a ticket that is holding him up or if it's not having gone to the Secretary of State to get his license. So that's, he's not valid though, so he needs to not be driving. And the offer will remain open so long as he does not drive or violate any other laws.
So it's open now?
Yes, I would leave it open. I mean, obviously,
Mr.
we'll see what happens.
Freeman,
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
prosecutor, even though you're apparently still driving around and being
Well-
clear about it, stop. Has offered to plead to allowing another to violate the motor vehicle code. That carries no points, no driver responsibility fee, and doesn't get abstracted to your license. So it won't affect your ability to get your license from the Secretary of State. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you willing to plead to that charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
But yeah, doesn't he need to secure that license for Mrs. Davis is going to allow that?
No, it says she's making the offer right now. He
Oh,
has
okay.
done some. And the Secretary of State cleared some, but he owes me nothing. All right. Do you understand that if you plead to this charge, you'll be giving up your right to have a trial in front of a judge or a jury? There'll be no trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Were you driving a car way back last April here in St. Joe County?
Yes, Your Honor.
And your license wasn't valid at that time?
No, it was not.
All right. Where are you working now?
IAC in Mendon.
All right, good. I don't want you to say anything because I'm rank speculation. I believe you drove to work. You drive to work every day. You drove today. You're naive enough to call me from the driver's seat of your car, but I don't know any of that. I can't prove any of it, and I can't just guess.
This part is key. The prosecutor, despite catching him likely driving again, still extends an incredibly generous plea deal. Instead of facing jail time, points on his license, and hundreds in fines, he's offered a lesser charge, allowing another to violate the motor vehicle code. Translation? He gets off without further damage to his record, so long as he stops driving. This is basically a gift-wrapped second chance. The irony? He nearly blew it by showing up on Zoom from the exact car he got ticketed in. The prosecutor is practically bending over backwards to give him an out, even though his actions scream recklessness.
Shoot yourself in the foot and you're running out of toes. If you get another driving suspended, you're going to lose your license, you're going to be hosed, and you won't be able to get it. So if the guy in the back seat has a driver's license, have him drive. And you got a giant gift from the prosecutor, especially since you poked us both in the eye by driving in the meantime. But I'm going to do the normal fine of $75, $75 crime victims' rights fee, a $50 state minimum fee, and a $150 attorney fee. That's bad enough. I would suggest that you don't get caught driving suspended, or you and I will have a discussion about the discussion we just had.
Yes, Your
How long
Honor.
will it take you to pay $350?
I thought he had a cash bond, at least that's my notes when I talked with him.
Yes, he does. He has a $500 cash bond. You actually get money back. Now, the address I have for you is Portage. Is that still correct?
Can you, yeah.
Well, I'm going to send you some money back. Uh,
Can you,
Yeah, I'm still here.
okay. Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I'm getting you the address right now.
All right. I don't want you to put it out over the internet or out over the live feed.
Okay. How do I get it to you? Want me to tell my attorney?
Yes, I will. I'm
Okay.
going to break back in the breakout room. You can give that address to Mr. Bush and he will give it to you.
Yes, Your Honor.
So you're going to join the breakout room again, then you're free to go. And don't drive
Yes, Your Honor.
unless you want to be a trustee mowing lawns at the jail. You're almost to the finish. Don't screw it up now, okay?
You know it. I got you.
All right.
All right. You have a good day.
All right, I'm gonna put you in with John. And,
Okay.
you can give me your address. Debbie, that was very generous.